I'm going to do a short video today and just show you how I make my matcha green tea every single morning. For the better part of 2 years, I've been a daily coffee drinker, and I didn't realize it, but it's caused me this deep rooted anxiety, this existential dread that I would get with coffee. And I don't know what it is, but supposedly it's quite common. So I cut myself off cold turkey from coffee, but I missed that morning ritual of doing something. So I replaced it with my green tea recipe. In this video, I'm just going to show you how I make it because I've had so many of you kind of message me out of the blue just seeing the finished product on social media, and I figured why not show people how to do it. The things you're going to need in order to get this done is a matcha bowl. We're going to go kind of untraditional with this recipe, so I'll at least not break with the tradition of having the image facing outward. You're going to need a matcha whisk. You will need a sieve. This is optional, but I do quite like it because it stops the matcha from clumping in the cup. It gives a nice smoother texture. A bamboo dosing device, we'll call it. I know there's a technical name, I'll put it in the video for you. You're gonna need some matcha, of course. This is actually just powdered sencha, and we ordered a bunch directly from Japan. We're almost done this package. We're gonna move on to the real matcha pretty soon, but it's amazing for what it is. It's comparable to matcha that you could get here in town. And then a little bit of addition that I've added to the recipe is a little bit of lion's mane. I've been going down the mushroom rabbit hole, and that'll be a topic for a future video, but there's many benefits that are supposedly come from adding that to various drinks and meals. I'm gonna get the water started, get it to a boil, and then I'm also gonna throw some milk on the stove, and I will return when that is ready to go. Well, the water's off the boil, and you don't want it to boil. You want it to be under a boil for sure for any sort of green tea. Pour it into the cup and just let it sit there so that it warms up the cup and warms up the whisk. That bamboo, you want to make sure it's a little bit wet before you start to use it. I'm just going to throw the milk on, get that going while we chat. The one thing that I mentioned is that coffee causes me anxiety, but tea doesn't. And from a bit of my research, it's because of the taurine, natural taurine content in tea. If you try one of those Monster or Red Bull energy drinks, most of them come with taurine as well. So I've never really had an issue with the coffee anxiety that I get from those. From traditional coffee, rather. I'm just gonna dump this water out. Now we have a nice warm bowl. Make sure that's still in focus. We're gonna open up the sencha here, powdered sencha. And all you gotta do is add the sieve to the cup and dose out about yay much matcha. Just throw it through the sieve. You'll see that it's nice and fluffy in the cup. You're gonna be bang it against the cup a little bit. Make it snow in the cup. And we're making a matcha latte today. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning of the video, but we're gonna add some milk to this too. Beautiful. Let's see if you can see that in the video. Nice and powdered at the bottom of the cup. All we're gonna do is take our warm water, pour it into the cup, just get it a little bit started with the whisk, back and forth, and then just add the rest of our water to a level that is desired. If you ever had green tea and it's bitter, the water was probably too hot. So you want to make sure that it's not boiling when you pour it into your matcha. Now I'm gonna break from tradition, and I'm sure people are gonna be yelling at me in the comments for this, but I'm gonna add a little bit of my lion's mane, just 3 drops to the cup. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna stir that around a little bit more. Get it all integrated into the cup. It makes it taste so much sweeter, actually. I don't know what the mechanics are, but it makes the latte taste even better. This milk is just about ready off the boil, so I'm just gonna blitz it with my little trusty hand blender here. Get it nice and frothy, because how can you have a latte without latte froth? Here we go. Add some air to it. And that should be plenty of froth for my purposes. Just grab the cup, pour the milk in, get that froth on top as much as you can. Everybody loves that. And there you go. It's your matcha latte. I don't generally add any honey or sugar to it. It's tasty enough as it is, but you can go ahead and add whatever your heart desires to it. And there you have it. 1 matcha latte for your morning routine. Very simple, 3 minutes, and you're gonna love it. See you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.